I skipped ahead and all I saw was Bobby began to cry.
I don't know who this voice is or why he wants breakfast, but it's scaring me.
Welcome to Adlibs with the Adsibs. We are two neurodivergent siblings, and what we do here is a bit like mad-libs, except we use regular short stories and come up with word replacements on the fly. It's surreal and improvisational and always a lot of fun. We love it, and we hope you do too.
We'll need a name.
Bobby?
Bobby. I'm not gonna say the title because it would give away.
That's fine.
Okay. Time to get up, Bobby, called
Meryl
from the bottom of the stairs. You will be
chosen.
You will be chosen. Bobby grunted, turned over, murmuring, yes, Cheryl?
Meryl.
And went on
doing his thing.
5 minutes passed. He was doing his thing. Then Cheryl?
Meryl.
Sorry.
You want to just change it to Cheryl?
Sure. I have bad memory. I cannot remember names. I'll just keep changing the names.
Cheryl's fine.
5 minutes passed. Then Cheryl called again. Bobby, will you...
Get your ass down here.
Will you get your ass down here? Please get chosen instantly, or I shall have to come and choose you myself.
Ooh.
This was effective in...
Spain.
This was effective in Spain. And it was effective with Bobby, too, because he got on his feet, but he...
Didn't want to.
But he didn't want to, so that when he was...
Naked.
So that when he was naked, he was late for breakfast. And that, of course, made him late for... actually being chosen.
Yeah.
it's actually being chosen.
Yeah.
Cheryl was very much displeased. It was not as if Bobby had done it just this one day. It was every day.
Every day. He comes to breakfast naked.
and he's late for getting chosen. Every morning there was the same difficulty in getting Dora out of bed. The same trouble.
Who's Dora?
So, oh my god.
Bobby.
Every morning, there was the same difficulty in getting Bobby out of bed. The same trouble getting him down to breakfast. And in fact, he seemed to be late for everything. What could Cheryl do? Well, she thought, I must do something, or my little boy will grow up lazy. Or grow up to be a big man someday. Sorry.
I was going to say grow up stupid. Read it again.
I must do something, or my little boy will grow up. up and away.
Grow up and away. That's what happens if your children are late for things. They'll eventually just float away. You gotta nip that in the bud.
So she thought, and finally she decided on a plan. Next morning, Bobby was called as usual, but again, he did not respond. So Cheryl let him dream on.
Dream on!
Dream on! He was just singing in
his sleep.
Breakfast was eaten, and Cheryl went about the morning's work. About 10 o'clock, a voice called from the top of the stairs. I'm hungry, Cheryl. I'm hungry, Cheryl.
I'm hungry, Cheryl.
I'm hungry, Cheryl. Can I have my breakfast now? I skipped ahead and all I saw was Bobby began to cry.
I don't know who this voice is or why he wants breakfast, but it's scaring me.
This was her plan.
This was the plan. Just summon a demon at the top of the stairs who wants breakfast. Solid plan.
Should I just start there then?
Sure.
Yeah. Bobby began to cry. But I also want breakfast. But Cheryl stood firm as all Cheryls should. But Cheryl stood firm as all Cheryls should. I can't say that with a straight face. But told Bobby that after this, there would be just one breakfast.
Just
so
one
they're
breakfast.
Gonna have to fight over it.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Bobby and the demon are gonna have to fight for breakfast.
This is how you keep your kid from being late. If you don't get to your breakfast soon enough, the demon will get it, and you'll have to fight him.
Yep. I guess as long as the demon doesn't get unwieldy, which
Unwieldy. I feel like most demons would get unwieldy.
Yeah.
Maybe this isn't a solid plan.
I think Cheryl's got more than she bargained for.
I just wanted my son to not float up and away. Is that so much to ask?
Cheryl will have to quell her demon summoning.
Mom, this is your solution for everything.
After this, there would be only one breakfast. And if little boys did not come when breakfast was ready, then the demon would get it. Well, the next morning, Bobby forgot again. And again, she lost her breakfast to the demon. However, she got chosen on time. By who?
For what? I like
An
the fact that we
even
haven't
darker
established
purpose.
what that is.
Yeah.
It's very foreboding.
Next morning, Bobby was late to breakfast again. Her breakfast got stolen. She seemed to
You've been doing it. It's okay.
sorry. Changing the gender is hard.
Bobby can be a unisex name too, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Bobiline. What would female Bobby be?
It would be like Roberta.
There you go. Roberta.
Sometimes we call her Bobby.
Sometimes we call her Bobiline.
Now I have to call her Bobby.
You can. Why not?
The next morning, Bobiline was lost her breakfast, and she seemed to forget her lesson so quickly. What can I do? Said Cheryl to herself. And then she thought of another bright idea.
Summon
Cheryl.
another demon.
Bobiline, she said, with a wicked glint in her eye. You seem to be so tired in the morning that I think you must go to bed earlier. The demon gets to her bed.
You don't get to bed early enough. The demon will eat you when you try to go to sleep. This is good parenting.
Okay, I think you must go to bed earlier. After this, you must go to bed when...
The demon tells you to.
when the demon tells you to. But I do not listen to demons, said Bobiline. No, said Cheryl. But you act like one in the morning. Burn.
Zing.
In fact, the demon is more well behaved than you. Oh, zinger. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, all the demons are like, yeah, Cheryl.
She's got like a hype section of demons behind her. Yeah. What? You tell her, Cheryl.
Yeah, you tell your kid. Yeah, we're better than them. Woo.
We're more well-mannered. We're very polite.
Oh, this hilarious group of mama-pleasing demons. Or mama's demons.
Mama's demons. That's what we ought to call this one.
Mama's demons.
Mama's demons.
So that night, Bobiline was put to bed when the demon told her to, at 6:30. She cried herself to sleep while the demon watched. Actually, the next morning, she woke up in time and beat the demon to breakfast.
Wow. I guess the demon was so tired out from watching her cry herself to sleep.
Yeah. Oh, it was the same demon.
I've lost track of how many demons there are. There's just a nebulous amount of demons.
Yeah. Cheryl at last discovered the secret
Just
of
keep
parenting.
summoning demons.
Bobiline was not really lazy, only
Afraid of demons.
afraid of demons. Of course.
Of course.
After Bobiline was put to I want to say bed or like rest, sleep.
Put to her final resting place. Oh no, she's probably gonna have to do stuff after this, huh? Or could she? Okay, all right. So I guess we're killing off Bobiline after Bobiline was put to her final sleep.
Was put to her final sleep, and after that, she
was never seen again.
Was never seen again. And Cheryl's just there, surrounded by demons.
Yes.
Cheryl's just there. Yes, my child is good.
My child is not lazy. My child will not float away on the spring breeze.
Well, that was a journey.
Well, I think we all learned an important lesson.
Yeah. In fact, your child is not lazy, but just afraid of demons.
Yep.
As we all
You
are.
can use this to your advantage.
Yes. In fact, you can solve most any problem using demons.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm approaching
Late for breakfast.
Late for breakfast. Summon a demon. Keep showing up to breakfast naked. Summon a demon.
Don't have a child?
Summon a demon.
You now have one.
The Journey Girl.
The Horse Girl.
The Horse Girl.
The Wailing Girl.
The Wailing Girl. Like wailing as in there she blows, or wailing as in
I meant
Okay. The Wailing Girl.
There she blows. Same thing, really.
I suppose. Just picture young Captain Ahab. There she blows, and it's just a girl out in a boat going. Anyway, I don't know whether you know her or not. Perhaps you do.
You probably do.
You probably do. She's just making all kinds of noise. Most people know her. Anyway, you probably know someone like her. This particular little girl that I know used to think that
bees were planes.
Bees were planes. And yet she was only 8 years old. When her daddy told her anything, she would just say, "Ah!" Or if Mama pointed out something new in Hebrew, she would say, "Oh, I have." Ah! She just wouldn't admit that there was anything she didn't scream at. It was quite impossible to
talk to
her about anything. If you took her to town and bought her a new umbrella for her birthday, then asked her afterward whether she would pleased with it, she would say, "Ah!" Of course, nobody liked to take such a little girl anywhere. If people came to her house and wanted to give the children a treat, they would whisper to her daddy, "I think we'll take only the boys this time." They were too polite to say what they thought of the little girl, but Daddy knew just what was the matter. One day, there was a great excitement at the home of Miss Wailing Girl. Daddy had announced that he was going to take her to London all by herself.
And leave her there.
And how pleased she was to think that she was the only one who was going. On the way up in the train, the little girl's daddy tried to make the journey quieter.
He brought along some earmuffs.
Instead of reading his newspaper, he kept
covering his ears.
He kept pointing out things that most little girls would be glad to see. "Ah!" said the little girl. "I remember. Ah!" At last, Daddy got a bit tired and changed the subject. "Suppose," he said, "that you were to lose
your voice.
What would you do?" "Oh, go home," said the little miss, as though quite undisturbed at the thought. "But how?" "Oh, just walk to the
nearest bee.
And
jump on its back." "But how would you from falling?"
"Keep from falling." "Oh, well, that's easy." Ah! An hour later, they were down in
the pits of hell.
Gazing up at Lord
himself.
gazing up at the Lord himself, standing there so cold and lonely, looking at the top of his tall pillar.
Oh, this escalated quickly.
This escalated quickly. They were just going to London, now they're in hell.
Looking up at God.
Looking up at God. There were crowds of
Angels.
angels in hell.
Oh, demons.
Demons.
I don't know. There's a God there too. I mean,
No. Well, no, but he's up on the pillar. I mean, I think it's pretty well established that you can see heaven from hell.
oh, okay.
It's just part of why it's so awful.
Well, that's why I figured. Oh, yeah. That's why I figured they're angels. Angels and demons.
Angels and demons. There were crowds of angels and demons hurrying about, but the little girl did not seem to notice them.
She's too busy screaming.
She was too busy screaming. She was too busy screaming at the man at the top of the pillar. She did not like
screaming at God. Casually.
like you do. She did not like to admit that this was
her plan all along.
But at last she turned around to
see her father.
Why, she asked, is that man with one arm standing there on top of that pole?
That's God, honey. We're in hell. Can't you tell?
She stopped and looked. There was no Daddy to be seen. Daddy? No answer. Daddy? Still no reply. Daddy had gone and she was alone.
It's terrifying.
Yeah. It's horrifying.
They thought they were going to London. In actuality, he was going to hell to
and
desert
leave her there. Like he said he would.
Yeah, like he said he would.
Except it's not London. Now she thought of what she had said to her daddy about jumping on bees. She looked at the hundreds of angels and demons who were surging by her in all directions. Up at the...
God?
No, this is something different.
Up
The
at
other things you can look up at in hell.
Something that you really hate that's also in the air.
Acid rain.
Acid rain, yeah.
So she looked at the hundreds of angels and demons who were surging by her in all directions. Up at the acid rain. Out over the streets where...
tiny creatures
were rushing by. And at last the truth came home to her that she really did not know.
They did not like.
That she really did not like hell. There were so many hundreds of little creatures. How could she tell which one to take? She didn't even know the name of the...
demons.
She didn't even know the name of the demons. She didn't know what part of hell she's in.
Yeah.
Doesn't know what these guys are called.
Yeah.
Then she began to cry. For a little while.
Tears.
Acid tears. Tears of acid. That's how acid rain was made. The end.
That is the circle of life.
That is the circle of life. For a little while, nobody seemed to take any notice of her.
After all, they were in hell.
They were in hell. Crying little girls are pretty normal. And generally, if you try to talk to them, they'll suddenly grow very big and eat you. So,
and also scream.
And also scream. So you avoid them.
That, I bet she came... this is kind of terrible, but I bet she came from hell, which is why she kept screaming. And so, her dad taking her back is, him returning her.
It's like, I don't want this one.
She came.
I don't want this one. Take it back.
I just imagine the parents of this world are in cahoots of summoning demons and taking demon children. You could either summon demons to help keep your children in line, or you could just get a demon child.
Yeah.
And he opted to get a demon child, and he did regret his decision.
But after a while, a big
tsunami
came across the road, and bending down, asked her very kindly what was the matter.
Oh, it's a nice tsunami.
Yeah. This is one of the good tsunamis. I'm lost, she whimpered.
I'm lost.
I'm lost. Lost? Why, who were you with? Asked the big tsunami. My daddy, and he's gone. Gone where? I don't know. Where do you live? I don't know. Well, come along with me then. No, I don't want to go to the
Ocean.
Ah! Well, I can't leave you here. I'm afraid you'll have to come with me. But we'll find your daddy, all right? I don't know why this policeman has this accent.
No, it's Tsunami.
Tsunami, sorry. I don't know why this Tsunami has this accent. Kind of a southern gentleman type of thing.
Yeah, I don't know. It just happened.
Is that just what tsunamis sound like?
Yeah. You've ever met a tsunami?
No.
Exactly.
So the big tsunami and the little Miss Whaler walked off toward the ocean, the little girl quietly wailing as she trotted at his side. They had not gone far when she heard a familiar voice from a little distance behind crying out,
Come over here, child.
Come over here, child. Forgetting all about the tsunami and her troubles, the little girl turned around and jumped into her daddy's arms. Oh, I'm so glad you've come, she said. I thought I was
Dead.
They had a big
Hug.
That's actually the word.
Oh.
Right there in hell. You see, girlie, said Daddy afterward, I only wanted to see whether you
Would die.
As you said you would.
Oh.
So I hid for a moment, hiding in a crowd, watching to see if his daughter would die in hell. And even after that, when the little girl was tempted to say, "Ah!" she thought of the big tsunami and hell, and didn't wail.
She was just scared.
So traumatized.
So traumatized for the rest of her life, she didn't say anything.
Well, that was fun. Mm-hmm. Lots of demon summoning.
Yeah.
Demons and hell.